Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Tom and Tony's Monster Manual Jam. Once again, what?
Ba-bam!
Once again, Tony ruins the entire program, and we barely even gotten started. No, I'm just kidding. Tony is number one challenger here. I'm the other challenger. What we're going to do is we're going to challenge each other to draw monsters from the original Monster Manual. What happened to my Monster Manual?
Where's your Monster Manual?
We're going to draw pictures from the original Monster Manual. Here's the challenge. Tony's a lot better at drawing than I am, but I'm a lot faster, maybe. So the challenge is, can I draw the monster 10 times before Tony draws it one time? We're going to find out in just a minute, but first we have to pick a random monster from the Monster Manual. Over to you, Tony, to pick a random monster.
All right, Tom. Well, it turns out that the Monster Manual is roughly 100 pages long, so if we roll the percentile dice, that's two 10-sided dice, 10, then we should figure out our page number. From there, depending on how many entries there are, we'll roll the appropriate dice to figure out what monster we are going to draw. So here are those percentile dice. So
all right, roll a good one, Tony. Roll a good one.
All right, here we go. You ready? 18.
18. That could be good. That could be good.
Let's see what we got. Here we go. I'm rolling the dice.
Roll us a good one this time. Okay, for those of you watching at home,
see what number it is?
Tony has just rolled an 18. We are not going to turn to page 18 because there's a naked lady on page 18, and there are nice boys and girls watching this at home that don't want to see a picture of a naked lady. So we are not going to turn to page 18. Okay?
What are the chances?
The chances are 1 in 100, Tony. You just explained that.
But to do it twice in a row.
All right. Tony, could you please roll something other than a naked lady? Could you try? This is the second. What a disaster. All right, Tony, roll us a monster for crying out loud.
Start over from the beginning?
No, just roll. Good Lord.
You want to just flip through the pages till you find a monster you like?
Okay.
Here we go. 100.
Exactly 100?
Exactly 100. I don't know if you can
all
see.
Right. Let's hope there's no naked ladies on 100. Let's see what we got.
100.
Oh, boy. Okay. This should be good.
All right. So we've got... Okay, so we've got the Water Weird, which is pretty cool.
That's like great. The next one is, I'm a little skeptical about the next one.
Giant Weasel, very exciting. A whale, that's just a whale, or a white, which could be cool. I'm assuming was inspired by the Barrow Wights from Tolkien.
Yes.
So here we go. So it's a 4, a 1 being the Water Weird, a 4 being the white. Let's hope we get a 1 or a 4. You ready?
With our luck, we're going to get the weasel.
We're going to get that giant weasel. Here we go. So the 4-sided dice, whatever number is right on top, that's the thing we have to do. Here it comes. Big bucks, no whammies. We got number 4, the white.
All right. We're going to draw something nasty. Something really nasty this time, folks. Drawing the white. Where can you see the white? There he is. Oh, man. He's nasty.
Kind of like I've seen guys like that at some of the rock concerts I've been to, Tom. No shirt, just a shred of pants, and the crazy hair.
All right.
It's just an undead human.
All right.
Typically inhabit barrow mounds. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. Can Tony draw 1 Barrow Wight before I draw 10? Go!
You know, his sideburns and hair are kind of Wolverine-like, aren't they?
Sideburns?
Those aren't sideburns? I mean, what is
that? I put my book away. I don't know. But he does look a little like a... I've kind of made mine kind of dashing. He's looking pretty good.
Oh, there he is. So I'm guessing this is a barrow. This was inspired by Tolkien's Barrow Wight, right? It's got to be, right? There's so much of that early D&D was inspired by Gary Gygax's love of Tolkien. just any Iron Maiden album cover, and you've got it. You know, I mean,
Ooh, now you're talking.
he's basically Eddie, right?
I'm flirting with disaster over here is what I'm doing.
Oh, that's
That
Molly.
was the name of the Molly Hatchet album.
That's Molly Hatchet with the Frank Frazetta cover, though, very iconic.
Yeah, that had a big impact on me as a kid. Not the music, but the album cover. They had a giant poster of it at my local record store.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if, I don't know the story here, but I don't know if Frank painted that specifically for them, or it's just a reuse of an existing piece of art that he already had, you know?
I don't know. He's driving a little Mario Kart or something. I don't know how that happened.
You have a Barrow White driving a Mario Kart? What is he? Is it like bananas or something? What's he throwing out? Shells? Koopa shells?
I don't know. Boy, of all this one is even less my specialty than the other ones.
Oh, there's our dog. He barks anytime anything undead approaches, so he's he's been trained to do that, Tom.
Oh my gosh, I don't know, man. I think you're totally beating me on speed and talent this time. Well, I'd like to at least win on the speed.
I'm trying to give it a little bit of a sense of place, and the idea that it's very specifically in a catacomb, I find kind of, you know what I mean? Like that's very, it's not like a zombie that's walking around during the day or whatever. I think these whites, my group that I run has fought these a couple times. They're bad news. Since I think when they touch you or they make a connection, I want to say it takes away your constitution. It takes away, yeah, they drain your level. Class bonus, yeah. Head poses. Yeah, I think you become one too after they do so much damage.
Oh, what a disaster. I'm gonna draw a tall one over here to even my page out, and then I am done. This has been a disaster for me.
Yeah.
I've lost on the speed, I've lost on the every possible category of this.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling it.
Oh,
maybe the white has drained your essence.
That's exactly what's happened, Tony. This guy wants to be on the cover of a romance novel. He's gonna bring a rose to his lady. I think that's his best hope. Oh my stars! Oh, this is terrible. Oh. I'm embarrassed, Gary Gygax. I'm embarrassed, Tolkien. I'm embarrassed. Going to be hearing from the Whites Union, the Barrow Whites local 5:30. They're furious.
What's that phone call sound like? Is it just like Angleberger?
Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, Tony, yours is absolutely incredible. Not only did you draw him, you drew his Barrow.
Yeah,
that looks fantastic. He's actually very creepy.
I tried.
That is incredibly unsettling, Tony. Amazing.
That's how I look like when I wake up on day 35 of quarantine.
And once again, Tony has bested me, both in the speed and the talent. I'm blown away, Tony. I'm going to practice. I'm going to try to work up my wrist muscles, get some speed going for the next time. I'm going to try to tackle things with a little more momentum.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm here whenever you're ready for a rematch.
All right. Thanks a lot, Tony. I'll see you next time, everybody, and may the dice be with you.